today I'm back with another tour review here on the channel. On Thursday the 21st of March I saw Kamelot at Manchester Club Academy with support from Visions of Atlantis and Evergrey. If you guys are interested in my thoughts and opinions of the night, then keep on watching, but not before you click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on this glorious channel. Let's start with the good. The set list was a mixture of, old songs and new songs, spanning back to some of the earlier days of Kamelot, right the way up to the most recent release, The Shadow Theory. Now, I'm pretty sad I never got a chance, to see Roy perform live with this band, but Tommy did an amazing job and his vocals, shone on When the Lights Go Down and The Great Pandemonium, two of my favourite Kamelot songs. So as much as it sucks that I never got to see Roy, who everybody says, was like the best Kamelot vocalist, Tommy did a pretty good job. Guest vocalist Lauren Hart from One Human really stood out on tracks Liar Liar and Phantom Divine, while Clementine from Visions of Atlantis, joined them for Sacrimony, Angel of Afterlife, complimenting, Tommy's smooth vocals, while also complimenting, and, contrasting with Lauren's harsher vocals. Kamelot have a knack, for taking, amazing guest vocalists on, tour with them, so props Kamelot, you know how to pick them. To the bad. Yes, the show did sell out, but the 620 capacity never felt or looked full. After the first 4 rows of people, the rest of the audience looked kind of dead, and I think this is probably why most bands only shine, their stage lights on the first few rows, because, they want to see the happy, engaged fans. They don't want to see, the dead-in-the-face fans at the back of the venue. Not that this deterred Kamelot, from putting on one great show, but with a small venue comes a small stage, and all the hype that people told me to expect from a Kamelot stage show was pretty much lacking because of, the lack of space in general. I will see Kamelot again, don't get me wrong. I just hope it's at a bigger venue where I can get the full Kamelot experience. Personal highlight of the night were the 2 support bands, Evergrey and Visions of Atlantis. I have seen Evergrey perform. They opened for Delane in 2016, and I was thrilled to see these guys live again because they know how to capture an audience, and I hate to say this, I think they got the crowd going a little bit more than Kamelot, and they weren't even the main band. I got to meet, the guys after the show. I got a picture with them, I'll insert it here. They were so nice and humble and are just the nicest guys to have a conversation with. Visions of Atlantis have been a bucket list band of mine, for a really long time. And like Evergrey, they knew how to get the crowd hyped, which was pretty full for a first support band, which surprised me because normally most people get to a venue for the main act, they kind of miss out the support bands. but it felt like the crowd was there more so for the support bands than they were for, you know, Kamelot, which I don't know if that says anything about Kamelot, but I'm gonna leave that there. Just like Evergrey as well, I got to meet, you know, the two vocalists, you know, after the show at the merch stand. I got pictures with both of them, and I got to talk to them. I got to compliment their set lists. And again, they were so nice and humble and just so excited that people wanted to come up and talk to them about the show, about their music. I really like when, you know, bands take the time at the end of a show to come out and meet the fans because, you know, at the end of the day, they are humans, they are people just like us, they're just doing a job and they're getting complimented on the job. Who doesn't love compliments? This review, all the elements came together at the end of the night for a pretty great gig. It's been a while since I actually went to a gig on my own, but after a few drinks I made quite a few friends and, you know, they were very welcoming. I'm not about to miss out on bucket list bands because I'm too scared to go to a gig on my own. That's what I'm going to say. There seemed to be a lot of people who were there, you know, on their own, so I wasn't alone in that respect. If you guys really want to see a band but, you know, none of your friends, you know, like the music or like the band in general, then, you know, just take a leap of faith and go and see them live, because I would have been disappointed if I had turned down seeing Kamelot, Evergrey and Visions of Atlantis because of my own, you know, oh, I don't want to go on my own, because I had a pretty great night and that added to the overall experience. In the comments below, I'd love to hear, you know, your guys' thoughts and opinions on Kamelot, Visions of Atlantis and Evergrey. Do you know the bands? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Were you at any dates on this tour? I would love to know, you know, and share memories with you guys. Enough rambling, let's just wrap up this video. If you want to support me and the channel, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click my face down here to subscribe to the channel because, well, nothing's stopping you and I do try and upload weekly. Ignore the lack of makeup and sore throat. I'm ill. I'm going to leave it at that. Check out my last two videos or playlist right here, depending on what mood I'm in when I'm editing this. Like my sign says, keep listening to good music. Kamelot, pretty good band. I'm Beth. Goodbye.